Podcast. I'm your host, Melissa.
And I'm your co-host, Elisa. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Coffee Break Podcast. And for those of you who are just joining us today at this very moment, and you're wondering, what is the Coffee Break Podcast? Well, let me explain to you. We are those two friends who finally get together for a nice cup of coffee after a long and stressful week of work, especially when you work with kids. We indulge in convos of entertainment, environmental news, and current events. And sometimes we even get to discuss our hobbies, like, maybe crafting or drawing for fun. Because, everyone needs to vent a little bit here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We also do a Coffee of the Day segment where we give you one special coffee in every episode and give you facts about them or recipes on how to make them. Yeah. So let's get brewing. From our last week's, let's stick with the lemon-themed coffee.
Oof.
Oof. I know. The coffee of the day is called a Mazagran. Mazagran?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It was created in Algeria, and it's a iced coffee sweetened with hints of lemon in it to balance it out.
Oh, interesting.
In Portuguese, they call it a coffee lemonade because they use espresso, lemon, mint, and rum. So that's kind of like their coffee lemonade.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that these coffees are like black coffees.
Yeah, they're black coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that'd be weird, like
it would
milky
be weird
lemonade.
Yeah. The lemon will break the milk.
Yeah.
Or the fat in the milk, and it'll look gross and chunky
That's
like it
what,
did last time.
Yeah, that was yummy. It was really. And in Austria, they just do iced coffee with lemon and rum. So, yeah, woo. But I know, calm down, phone. But yeah, so that's our coffee of the day. If you want to try the coffee lemonade, get some espresso, lemon, mint, and rum. I think you should only put a little bit of rum. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not, especially when it comes to like alcohol. A shot. Bah. Dab it.
No, don't.
Oh, I just found out something about Melissa
We're gonna
and I
have
can't
to
help
explain
it.
it on camera, and I don't want to have to do that.
What? I'm just sneezing.
Sure.
Don't worry about it. Especially to our audio listeners. Don't worry about it, okay, Melissa? Don't worry about it.
For those who are just listening, Elisa kind of just dabbed.
I did not.
She mini dabbed.
I did not.
And it gave me the cringe.
I only do it because it makes her cringe.
All right, on for today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about our top most immersive games. We're going to stick with the game.
Yeah, we're on a roll with like gaming themes right now.
Yeah, game theme, just because like we're trying something out.
Yeah, we're trying
something out.
We're also just in a gaming mood too.
Yeah, honestly, like I can't stop playing Red Dead right now.
You will never stop playing Red Dead.
No,
it will be like
I will keep playing
30 years, and you can actually put yourself in the game.
But that's what so good. Like, there's so much to do.
That's too overwhelming for me. That's why I can't do open world games.
I was the same way with Skyrim. The PS4 and the Xbox One had already come out, and I was still playing Skyrim on my Xbox 3. No, on my Xbox. On my PS3, like, not mastered or not game of the year, nothing like that. It was regular Skyrim, and I was still playing it. So
she was still playing
it. So I was still playing it while everyone was playing GTA 5 and all that stuff. So here we go.
Dang, she's a hardcore fan.
I'm a fan. I stick to the games that I like, but I do try new things from time to time.
That's true. That's true. Did you say what the topic was?
Yeah, so our top immersive games.
Immersive games.
Yeah.
Okay, which one is on your list?
So
I only did 3. How many did you do?
I did like 1, 2, 3.
Well,
5?
I guess I did 4 because it's like a part 1, part 2 game. But yeah.
Okay. I think I did 5. But anyways, on to what I was saying before. So Skyrim. Skyrim is my not my number 1, but it's on my top. Definitely in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
So like this game, there's just so many things you can do in this game. I was my character. I was devoted to this game for years.
Was Skyrim also the game that in the beginning, like when you were playing it, it shows like
So
you're
Skyrim,
protecting the king, and then the king's like, I know I'm going to die, and then he dies.
no.
Is that it? No, I don't know what I
No.
was playing then.
No, Skyrim is a part of the Elder Scrolls story, and it's also an older kind of ish game where the first game was Oblivion, and then Skyrim came out. I played Oblivion. It was a little too clunky for me, so I stopped playing it. And when Skyrim came out, I was like, "What? Dragons? Yes!"
I heard they had dragons. I'm gonna go get the dragons.
Yeah, so I was all about it. Like, I'm not too like immersed into the war part of the Elder Scrolls story, but I just really liked the game. Like, I like that you can basically do anything. It's like the most free roam game you can ever play, and I love these type of games.
Nice.
So that's why like Skyrim is on the top for me. Like, you can go anywhere. You can go like travel to different realms, travel to different lands, and when the expansions came out, and also that like when the expansions came out, it was like just continuing the game, and it just made the game so much bigger than it was, and just graphic wise also is really amazing, and I love being an elf.
I am the elf.
Yeah.
On a shelf.
I was a dumb nair. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
I thought you said I was dumb air.
No,
like you were
it's a
dumb
dumb
as air. I was like, whoa.
That's what the species of elves that I played was.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, because there's the dark elves, and then there's the high elves, which are the like, they think that they're top shit. But they're not. And I was a wood elf.
Wood elf.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of a pun. Never mind. But yeah, wood elf. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then there's orc, and then there's the Nords and the Empire people, and then there's others. But I'm brain farting right now because there's so much in the game. I'm telling you, there's so much details in the game, and you could really just like fall into this rabbit hole in this game. Like, you're just super immersed into it, like I did.
She's like, I still play.
And then on top of that, you can fight dragons. Come on.
What?
Come on.
I want to fight
and take their souls, and then use their language against them. Out of here. Get out of here. It's a good game.
That's horrible.
Top game.
That's horrible.
Yeah, because you're like this like person that's called the Dovahkiin. So you're born of dragon blood, or that's in you or whatever, and you're able to learn the dragon language and certain speech that dragons have. The reason dragons don't speak is because whenever they speak, it's like they're using a power or of sorts, and they can kill people.
Oh.
So
all right.
Yeah, the dragonborn speech, we can use it against them, and they use it against each other too. Dragons fight each other all the time. But yeah, I'm not gonna go far into it. Just play the game, and you'll understand what I'm saying. It's a really, really good game. I dedicated like so many hours to this game, and I still like will just hop in every so often and play it, just because it's so much fun.
The most immersive game.
Yeah, the most immersive game.
I think I only played it once at my friend's house, but I don't know what was going on. I was just running around.
I can't wait for the next one, honestly.
They're making a new one?
They're making a new one. They came out with the Elder Scrolls Online. Don't even get me started.
Dang.
Don't even get me started. I'm not going to talk about Elder Scrolls Online just because I feel like that it might have been successful, yeah, but to me, Skyrim or just Elder Scrolls is not meant to be an online game.
Oh, okay.
That's just my opinion. Just like Fallout, I don't believe that Fallout was meant to be an online game either. It failed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, Fallout 76.
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it failed. Because you're just fighting robots, and it's annoying. It's boring.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
and I bought it, too, which was sad.
Oh. Sana.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I haven't really played Skyrim. I don't know. I'll see when the new one comes out.
Yeah.
So
I recommend it.
You recommend it?
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
I'll just come over and play.
Okay.
Be like, I'm here to play. My turn to be a wood elf.
Okay. That's if you want to. There's like so many species. You can be a lizard person. You can be a cat person.
Don't give me too many options. That's too much. That's overwhelming. Nope.
They're called Khajiits.
Khajiits?
Yeah. Meow.
The cats?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, she mean the lizard and I just made the cat noise. I'm about to play it one day.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Okay. I'll try it one day. One.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. Okay. From one of my most immersed games that I actually was like, I got really angry and I cried and everything, was this one game that came out recently, was called Detroit Become Human. And I think I mentioned a little bit in one of our previous episodes, but because I didn't finish the game, I didn't really talk about it a lot because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Okay. So it's a very it's a choose your own adventure game. It's very you play as 3 characters who can die at any times, and you continue with the second main characters.
Okay.
And
is it permadeath?
Permadeath?
Yeah, do they permanently die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah. Depending what you do, they permanently die. Except for one comes back a lot because there's multiple versions of this one.
Okay.
So that shares the same. My bad. That shares the same memory because I forgot what year the people are in, but they're in the year 20 something in far future where androids become they look like humans and they're trying to fight for their rights because they have feelings. And people treat them like crap. I feel like everyone in the world needs to play this game to have more heart and consideration. I'm just saying. I'm seeing people complain about the Super Bowl stuff. Y'all need to do something else with your life other than complaining about them speaking in Spanish. So I'm just saying. Get over it.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I knew it. But you know what?
I knew that there was going to be controversy surrounding that whole thing. But
yeah.
I didn't want to get into it.
But that's just me. But I'm just yeah. So I'm playing the game, and your choices really affects you, and the outcome of your I remember this one time where you're an android and you went into a junkyard and you're playing as I think it's Marcus, and you're playing as him, and you are getting thrown into the junkyard where all the androids are thrown and literally dying there.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so you're playing that part and you're trying to get pieces for yourself to put together. And then there's a part where you can either take this girl's life source or leave it. Yeah. And so if you leave it later in the game when you're trying to march the city and you're oh, should I fight or no? Because you're trying to get the audience to be more on your side. So you don't fight, but then they start shooting, and then there's a point where you almost die. And if your friends are there, they'll save you. But if you save that one girl, she'll risk her life for you because you spared her life. So small stuff like that.
That's cool.
I'm I didn't pick that one because I actually took it from her. So I thought that was the only way, and then I found out you can get it from somewhere else, and I was I made my choice. I felt so bad. I feel so bad.
You have to stick with it.
I did. I know. This is the game I actually stuck with all my choices, and I didn't like it. I didn't like a lot of my choices because some of them didn't really make any sense. Because it's they have to make it drastic for you. It's kind of like the Telltale games. It's you make one choice, and it's either there's no good choice. It's when we're playing Little Miss Fortune. Yeah, there's no good choice. Our Let's Play is coming out soon for that. But when you watch it and you play it, there's no good choice. We struggle so much. We always think, oh, this is the right choice. And something else happens later and we're oh. Why? So we start making the bad choices.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It was a double-edged sword. There was no good outcome,
Well,
regardless of your choices.
her name is Little Misfortune.
That's true.
So,
very true.
And she has glitter. So that was like the game, but that was so stressful in like playing the try. I never felt so stressed. I mean, I played Until Dawn, and that's another immersive game where it's like it's choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
You go against Wendigos, you go against yourself, you go against your friends, and you're just like everything you do, like misplacing a bat can help save your life or not.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so stressful because like honestly, one of the deaths did not make any sense. Because if you don't choose to save yourself right away, that person dies. Like, automatically. There's no other way. Like, everyone else has multiple choices of how to save their life or, like, a chance to save them.
Yeah.
No, they were like, for this character, nope. Like, if he dies, you feel bad. And you're like, but I didn't know that was I was trying to be a good boyfriend in the game. And my girlfriend just died in front of me. What do I do? Or I think she's dead. They don't really say who it is. It's just, like, a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. Like, those two are very emotional, immersive games. Like, if you want to be stressed, but also, like, rewarding at the same time, or, like, yeah, I'm smart, you can get those games. Very immersive craziness that happens with them. But it's really good games. So, check those out. What's another one that's on your list for one of the most immersive games?
God dang it, Elisa.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sneezing.
Okay, so for one of my games that I got really, really into was this game called State of Decay.
What is that?
State of Decay is like a zombie game.
Ew. Oh, that's not what I thought.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, it's State of Decay.
But I thought it was just like death everywhere. People have a virus. So I don't know.
Okay, so I think I had not played anything in like a long time at the point where when I ran into this game. I think my brother recommended it to me, and it's also because you can play online with other players. So I played with him, and I was surprised by how immersed I got into it because you basically play a community. You're not playing a character. You're playing characters in your community. And there is permadeath in this game, too. So if a character gets swarmed by zombies and they get killed, they are permanently dead. And if they die, it affects your community.
Oh.
Yeah. And, like, you can travel to different areas, to different camps, and clear them out from
I'm
zombies.
Looking at the game right now because I'm just trying to figure out what it looks like. Oh, that's cool.
It's actually a really good game, and they recently got like an upgrade or an update. I don't really remember.
They have 2 and 3.
Yeah, play the State of Decay 3. That one was amazing.
Heartland.
Yeah. That one it was really good. The only thing that I will say that is kind of a failure in their part was the fact that when you progress farther into the game, you can really easily run out of resources. And if you run out of resources, you basically doom your community. And the only way to kind of like restart the whole world where you're at or the area you're at is if you move up difficulty. In difficulty. So, but it's a lot harder. Like
I would die every 10 minutes.
Yeah, I would lose my entire community because it gets super, super hard. And like there are different types of zombies that you fight. There's like big giant zombies that are like these tank type of zombies. They're the fast zombies. I forgot what they were called.
It's like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, a little bit. And but they're also like the regular ones too.
Okay.
I guess I like Left 4 Dead, but in Left 4 Dead you're playing through an area, whereas in State of Decay you're trying to survive in an area.
Oh, okay.
And you and your community are trying to survive, and so certain characters will have special missions to go to a certain place and clear out zombies of like plagues and outbreaks basically, and you have to destroy like the heart of the plague or whatever. And sometimes you can lose characters like that because you just get swarmed. And it's a really good game, and I like all the weapons you can get, and a lot of them are like kind of makeshifty, which are really cool because they end up being like special weapons that do special abilities kind of thing. And some of your characters specialize in certain things like mechanics, technology, gardening, and those are some of the characters that you need. But some of them will have faults, like maybe they talk too loud and it'll attract zombies to your camp. And
shut up.
Yeah, and so like you have to make decisions of whether or not to kick them out or keep them. That's up to you.
Dang.
And you can do that. You can kick out members. Yeah. Yeah, it gets really, really crazy. But it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Especially after not playing anything for a long time and not deciding on what to play for a long time. It was a good game to jump back into like gaming in general.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in that now. I want to play the newest one.
It's
I have to play it one day.
Yeah.
Play it one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to die every like 10 minutes. Where's Elisa?
And you can enter each other's communities and like trade and stuff. So if you need like backpacks, because you also get different backpacks, some with more carrying capacity than the others. And I'm
gonna walk in, Melissa. I need
I'll
stuff.
Just, like, drop all the items that you need. Or stuff that I don't need that you might need, like that. Like that's what me and my brother do all the time. It's funny, but it's like cheating, but not really, because sometimes you need it.
Sometimes, yeah, it's like you need the help.
Yeah.
I don't care about doing this all by myself. I need help.
Yeah, and also like guns and weapons can break, so you would need to repair them, and it uses resources. So that's also like it's like this whole thing. It's really, really good game. Dang. Very like strategic, open world, like all of it tied together. It's really cool.
Nice. I need to check this out. Yeah, I need to play it. Do you have the game?
I have. Oh no, I have to re-get it because I was playing it on my sister's Xbox. And, she had some special thing where you can get downloads for free, but you're paying for the service, and so since I got my new Xbox, I have to get it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's play.
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, State of Decay, play it. It's really fun.
State of Decay.
At least play State of Decay 3 and Heartland. It's basically the same thing. Heartland is like an expansion that they added.
Oh, okay.
And now I think they
added... That's what I was wondering, is because it had like...
With Heartland, you actually can customize your character's outfits now, which was something that they added just recently, which is really, really cool because before your characters would look really, really weird. And
I mean, where are they gonna get these nice clothes? It's grunginess everywhere.
Them. You go into houses and you search for
but
things.
It's still grungy still.
True. But
have you not played The Walking Dead?
You should see my brother's characters. They all look all like militarized and stuff. It looks great. Like he's out of there. Like he's so much better at the game than I am, and he's more creative. So when it comes to that game, he's way more creative because all his characters look really decked out and cool. And I'm just like here with the hoodies and stuff. It looks funny. But his characters look really cool.
Look fly. Oh, sorry, Mike. Look fly. I'm looking fly over here in my zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So one of my other games that I've been very immersed with, and I'm excited because they are remastering one of them, is Persona 4 and 5. So I kind of mixed them together because Persona 5 Royale, the new, like, we're adding an extra character to the game and more story time.
Yeah.
It comes out in March. So the remake, and I had the game previously, but then my friends were like, hey, the new Royale's coming out. So I stopped at the Second Kingdom, and I was like, no, I'm not playing anymore because it's a long game. It's a very long game. And then they're adding more to it with another character. I was like, Lord have mercy, you're putting another one on. Like, it's a lot because you have to do detective work and stuff like that. But Persona 5 is so good. So, like, Persona series in general, like, you pick your character's name and stuff like that. You make the choices that, like, they talk. And, like, you hear the other characters talk and, like, stuff like that. But you get to make, like, the decisions of what, like, you want to say and stuff like that. Like, in Persona 4, so you're a new student just for a year. You're going to the school for a year. You're meeting these friends in this new city for like a year. And I forgot who you're staying with. I think like it's the head detective and his daughter. And in the game, you meet friends because in another world, like at midnight, the TV will turn on yellow, showing who's the next person that's going to die. Yeah, okay. And you have to go in that world and try to stop them. You have to go through their castle, and you only have like before the fog comes in, because when the fog comes in, someone grabs them and they put them in the TV and they die. Yeah. So you go in there and you're trying to stop the other person's self, so like the real them, so you can stop them, you kill them, and then they live. Because when they're thrown into that world, the real them kills them because they're like, well, you're not really me, so goodbye. So and you play that, and you get along with the little girl that's there. Like her dad's always working, so you're playing with her a lot, and you like your friends, because like they base it off like the tarot cards. Like everyone is either like the death card or like the love or like the sun and stuff like that. So it's like you have to get these good connection with your friends. You actually have to hang out with them, so you actually have to go outside and hang out with them. And you have to like,
but not in real life.
Not in real life. No. Just in video games. Like no. You don't have to actually go outside and do that. No. You can do that still on your couch as you're playing it in a virtual game. So, oops, sorry, Mike. So. Yeah, so you're just trying to, because, like, if you get a better relationship with them, your personas, because they're, like, creatures that helps you fight off these demons and stuff like that, they get stronger with the better connections you have with other people. So that's what you do, and you're trying to figure out who is causing all this, like, who's kidnapping people and throwing them in the TV and stuff like that, and you're trying to figure that out. All in a year. And then the ending made me really cry. Like, I cried in that game, because it was like my second game I actually played through without giving up. And I hardcore play. I go home, do my homework when I was in high school, and I like play the game and I go to bed. And I was like every single day for a while. And then Persona 5 is kind of like they do the same thing a little bit, where you're a delinquent apparently because you try stopping a guy from harassing a woman. And you stop him, but he's like a big like bossy man, and like he sues you and you get in trouble and you have a criminal record and you have to go away from your home for a year, and you meet these people in this school, and they're the same way. They're outcasters just like you. Like everyone doesn't want to talk to you because you have a criminal record apparently, and other people are like, one of your friends, she's a pretty girl, but they said that she was dating one of the teachers there and all this stuff. Like, it's really cool game, and then you get to go into another world on your GPS. What? Yeah, your GPS. And the first one you use glasses and you go through the TV so you can see through the fog. Interesting. And this one you use the GPS to go into momentum. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's super cool. And the main character's name is like, well, you pick your own name, but like his hero, like his thief name, because they're called thieves. Phantom thieves. In the game, his name is Joker, and they all have like masks on because they're showing their true self in the other game, and they're trying to stop bad people. Like they stopped a teacher from like literally harassing all the female students. You stop a plagiarizing artist who's been taking the artist from the students and selling it as his own. And he tells them if he tells anyone, he's gonna beat them or ruin his family's life, which he's done it to a few people. So it's pretty interesting, and they want to stop them from doing that. So it's pretty good, and like I really want to play it, but I'm like no, because I want to play it again. So I'm waiting for the new game with the art book so I can play it. So that's coming out. I forgot to add that to our like upcoming 2020 games. Persona 5 Royale coming out in March, and I'm excited. I might not have a life for a while, but I'm excited. Okay, yeah, so Persona 4 and 5 are like my top, like my very, very top games that I'm very immersed in. I just cannot wait to play. I'm so excited. What's another immersive game that you played?
Okay. So, back in the day when Melissa was in high school.
That was 200 years ago.
That was like a long time ago. I'm not going to say. Um, for I think it was I don't even remember. I think it was my last year in high school when Call of Duty World at War came out.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, Call of Duty
Oh,
World at
wow.
War.
Yep.
So for some reason, I don't know what it was about Call of Duty World at War. I just think that just in general that it was because it's a World War II game that I just for some reason just got super into it. It was me, my ex-boyfriend, my cousin, my sister, and
Whoa.
and a bunch of our friends. We just had our own crew, and we would just play this game like every day, and I never got sick of it. Never.
Dang.
And like to this day, I really want like another like World at War or like a World War II game. I know that there are some that are out from different developers, but this game for some reason I just was super into it. I would nonstop play. I would try to get the highest rank, and like we would meet at specific times together to play this game, and after that like we would jump into the other Call of Duties, but for some reason it was this one and Call of Duty 4 or Call of Duty 3, I don't remember which one. We would just be on it every day.
Dang.
And it was like it's such a good game because it was one of the first games that I actually took the time to play the campaign and play the online, and the campaign was actually really interesting. I don't remember it now because it's been so long ago, but it was like one of the first games where I actually took the time to understand the campaign and the story of Call of Duty World at War, and it was really really fun, and it's like a nice shooter game.
Nice.
But there are like some small mechanics that like delays and stuff for certain weapons. Like I appreciated the work that was done for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just really made it. That's what made you more immersed into the game. Yeah.
I just looked it up right now just to see it, and I'm like, dang, those graphics in 2008, they're crazy,
Right?
That's so funny.
So then it was 2008. So then it was like 2 years after I graduated. Then I wasn't in high school then because I graduated in 2006.
Now you're gonna make everyone do the math to your age. Now everyone's gonna be like, okay, she's gonna be around this age.
I'm a 30-year-old lady.
Oh my god.
A 31-year-old lady.
I like how she's like, I'm not gonna tell my age, and then she's like, this is my age.
Screw it. I'm an old lady. I don't care.
She got back problems already.
I do.
She
But
does.
that's my fault though. I hunch over so much.
That's why you gotta stretch.
I have really bad posture. And it's also because I'm thicker than a snicker.
Into the mic.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to say that.
Oh my god.
But anyway.
That's Melissa.
But yeah. I just had really bad back problems. No, just lately. It's because I've been walking around but not stretching out and stuff.
Stretch every night.
I know.
That's what I do.
I know.
And now I can actually touch my toes. No. That was my goal. Oh man.
I've actually, even though I'm a big girl, I can touch my toes.
I can.
I never had that problem up until recently.
Oh. But because you're making your muscles stiff.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. And I feel like I might have like a small nerve that's getting pinched in my lower back. Yeah. If
y'all know how to fix that, can you let us know? I know this is like a tangent, but this is also our lives that we deal with every day. Like, we feel the pain. And I'm trying not to slouch right now, and it's hard. Because I'm like, it's also like it's a tiring and cold day for us today. So we're just like, ugh.
Yeah, and we're out and about.
Yeah, we're out
running
and about.
around chasing after kids. But on our free time, we play video games.
I know, right? And we draw and we play video games.
We draw, play video games, and do podcasts.
Yeah. And I edit stuff. And
That's right.
Hate it. Hate editing. Hate it. But yeah. So
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
That's a crazy like time and like difference between like, because I think like
that was also around the time when like zombies were just like the thing, and
it became a thing for a long time, but like it started slowly becoming like a big thing. Because I remember when I graduated from high school, they were like zombies everywhere. People were like prepping for the zombie apocalypse and stuff like that. And I was like,
isn't that weird?
You all say that you want this, but when the reality happens, are you really going to be prepared for it? Like, I mean, if you are, you can explain that to us. But like, no, calm down, my friend. Calm down. But yeah, that's such a crazy time with like all the zombies and stuff like that. I mean, like, it was cool for a while because like the Walking Dead series, like the Telltale games, that was an immersed story for me. Just the first, second, and fourth one. The third one just felt like a filler for them. I had no attachment to any of the characters. I only cared about Clementine, and that was it. But the first one made me die. I mean, maybe die. Maybe cry. It made me cry. The second one was very stressful to me. It was like just stressful. Like I was like, I'm not making any right decisions. And the third one, I cried because you're taking care of a baby, like a 3-year-old to 6-year-old. I have a soft spot for little baby sometimes. So when I saw him in there, I started crying because I was like, Ma, you're so cute. So that's another Immerse game for me. But like, yeah, it was a whole like zombie craze thing was like, it's not that big. Now it's all about vampires now. I feel
really?
like.
No.
I feel like, did you not see all the new show, a bunch of new shows on Netflix? It's a bunch of like,
I noticed that there's like even in some of the Spanish shows that have come out on Netflix, there are a lot of like angels, demons, and vampires, and
like paranormal kind of stuff.
Like that stuff is coming out, but I feel like that was also a phase that happened around early 2000s too.
Because of Twilight.
Yeah, well, that and like what's called Vampire Diaries and a bunch of others.
Yeah, like a bunch of others. Yeah, and all that stuff. The one of the love interests from Vampire Diaries plays in the new show V Wars.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm just like dying because he's trying to stop them.
I still feel like zombies are a thing that are still pretty popular, and that's only because like I feel like it's kind of like reflecting what's going on today in like sicknesses wise. And I'm not just talking about like the whole coronavirus thing, but there was like also like other outbreaks that were happening too, and it was scaring people, and people are still scared.
Because you know what, you need to remind yourself and kids to wash your dang hands.
Wash your hands
and get vaccines. If you don't want a vaccine, just bury yourself underneath the dirt. Just like stop. At least wash your hands a lot. Put a mask over or something like that. All the time the kids want to hold my hand, I'm like, I heard you not wash your hands. Go back in there and wash your hands. How do we get to this point? So, is there any other Immerse games you want to talk about, or is that all the ones in your list? It's your turn, though. It's my turn?
At least for a third one. Because I think you only talked about 2.
Well, 2.5. Oh. Well, I talk about this a lot. But Okami.
Okay.
Because it's a very Immerse game. And like I said, it's the first game I finished. And it's very, like, you get attached to the players because you're playing as a goddess trying to save this part of Japan from like demons and darkness, and like at the end like you have to go stop the darkness, and you've been with Isun, who's like your little tiny sprite that's been with you the whole entire game, and like you have to separate him for a while. And then that was just like heartbreaking to me when like, and then the ending song, it is a beautiful song, and it plays through everything that you went through with Isun, and I was like crying. I was like, I miss all that. I'm gonna play again and cry again. Whee! It was just like, it's a very immense game for me to finish. So that was, I always talk about it, so I don't want to talk too much about it. So go on.
My other ones, I'm not gonna go too far into detail because of the same thing. I've already talked about it in separate videos in some of our past videos, but it is also Red Dead Redemption, the first one, and Fallout 3.
Oh yeah, Fallout, those are your favorite games.
Fallout 3 was one of the first games I actually finished in its entirety, even though there is still so much that you can do because there's so many side quests. But in like the like main quest wise, it was one of the first games I actually completed, like to its full like not 100%, but full story I finished, and just that reason alone is just such a good story, and very original at the time, and at least for me. And then Red Dead Redemption was a follow up to what's it called? These other two games that were before Red Dead Redemption. Why did I forget the names of it? But you know you know what it's called. To those who know, you know what it's called. But Red Dead Redemption, the first one with John Marston, it was just like so good, and like again, the game mechanics for that game were just phenomenal, and it was completely new because when everyone was talking about zombies and stuff, I was like cowboys going on bank heists and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what it was for me. They did add like a little zombie like thing in there too. That was like an expansion. It was like something of the undead. And it was really fun, and it was so cool because you can get the 4 horses of the apocalypse and stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
It was really cool.
The 4 horses of the apocalypse.
And you can like hunt them down, and not like literally hunt them down, but look for them out in the wild, and then try to tame them.
Come here.
Or it's called break them. So you break them to tame them down.
I'd be screaming at them, come here. Let me ride you.
Basically. Oops. Sorry.
Cough the other way.
But yeah, those were some of the like earliest games that I like got super immersed into. And now with the second ones that come out, I'm just as immersed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So I was trying to make a remix of that. Nice. Okay. That's cool. You really love those games, though.
I do.
I want to try getting into 4 horses.
It's just the stories are so original, and I really like that.
True. Ooh, my back hurts now because you mentioned it. Wow. Oh, I think that's the end of our segment. I think that's all the ones I said. I said my piece of Walking Dead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all we have for today. We all know Valentine's Day is coming. And for those of you like us, we got that day off. So, if you need to get a little present for your date or your future date, for the first one or for your 200 one, whatever many dates you've been with or how long you've been with this person. Hey, man, maybe it takes 200 dates to actually date someone officially. Who
dates
knows?
with a video game.
Yeah, some people give a waifu out there. You know what? Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Why not? If you need a present, come to elite23shopping.com. Get some new looks for your bae. If y'all say that still.
Oh, no.
Your boo.
Oh, no.
Your woo. I don't know.
Your boo?
Your boo-boo. Your baby. Your love of your life. The person you can tolerate for the rest of your life. and they just live with you there as another sack of meat. Check out Elite 23 Shopping for some cute little fashion that we have for you and your partner. Go to Elite 23 Shopping. Again, I keep saying it because to make sure you guys remember it. Use code CBP. And Melissa, what was it?
CBP.
How many percentage?
30% off.
Heck yeah. Get that 30% off. Check it out. Always get that discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like discounts. So, you know.
Discounts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if you like what we do here, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications.
Ring-a-ling-a-ding. Ring-a-ling-a-ding. I forgot to do that in the last one. Also, check out our Instagram to get new updates on what content we have to share with you guys on e23g.e. e23g.e. Check it out. Check what we're doing. Share it. Like it. Follow. Boom. Thank you guys for joining us in this episode. We will see you next week. Bye. Bye.